If you're a die-hard Browns fan and love breaking down a game like we do, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss a blitz. When the news dropped, it didn't feel real. Not even close. It felt like one of those fake graphics that go viral on social media just to mess with fan bases. But no, this was different. It came with a blue checkmark, a press release, and that iconic orange helmet on every highlight reel. Lamar Jackson, the former MVP, the face of the Baltimore Ravens for half a decade, is now the quarterback of the Cleveland Browns. Yeah, you heard that right. And if you're a football fan, especially one who's followed the turbulent quarterback carousel in Cleveland, you probably did a double take. Maybe even refreshed your feed just to be sure it wasn't a glitch in the Matrix. Let's start with the obvious. This is monumental. This isn't just a blockbuster move. It's a tectonic shift in the AFC North. For years, Lamar Jackson defined Ravens football. Electric, unpredictable, exhilarating. He wasn't just a quarterback. He was a system. Defenses didn't just prepare for the Ravens. They prepared for Lamar. And now, after years of divisional battles, highlight reel runs, and late-game heroics against the Browns, he's wearing their jersey. The announcement came with a slick video. Browns media knows what they're doing. And in it, Lamar stood on the field at First Energy Stadium, suited up in that unmistakable brown and orange. No subtitles, no hype music, just him looking dead into the camera. New chapter. Let's write something special. And boom! Twitter exploded. Instagram comments lit up. ESPN and NFL Network dropped everything because this wasn't just a trade. This was a betrayal for some, a redemption for others, and for everyone else. Pure shock. You want to talk about reactions? Let's go there. Cleveland fans didn't know how to process it. Half of them were already picturing a Super Bowl parade down Euclid Avenue. This other half, still picking their jaws up off the floor. And over in Baltimore, let's see, just say the mood was less than celebratory. Some fans burned jerseys. Others went into full denial mode. This can't be happening, one fan posted on X. Lamar would never join the Browns. This has to be a dream or a nightmare. But the reality, the signs were there. The relationship between Lamar and the Ravens front office had been strained for a while. Contract negotiations dragged. Public comments turned cryptic. There was always that sense of something's off. And in the end, when Cleveland came knocking with an offer too good to refuse, both financially and in terms of control, Lamar said yes. It was stunning. It was ruthless. It was business. From a football standpoint, this changes everything. For the Browns, it's a signal of intent. Loud, clear, and aggressive. They're done waiting. No more experiments. No more patchwork quarterback solutions. They've landed a proven star, a game changer, someone who can win you games with his legs, his arm, and his brain. Someone who knows how to handle prime time. Someone who's been there before. And for Lamar, this is his comeback story. For all his success in Baltimore, the criticisms followed him like a shadow. Can he stay healthy? Can he win in the playoffs? Is he worth the money? In Cleveland, he gets the chance to silence every doubter, to build something from the ground up, to take a franchise that's been wandering in the desert for decades and lead it to the promised land. That's legacy material, and he knows it. Of course, it won't be easy. The AFC North is a war zone. Joe Burrow is still doing his thing in Cincinnati. The Steelers are reloading with a vengeance. The Ravens? Well, we'll see how they respond. But one thing's for sure, the Browns just threw a Molotov cocktail into the heart of the division. And now every rivalry just got personal. From a stylistic point of view, this pairing is fascinating. Kevin Stefanski has never had a quarterback like Lamar. The Browns' offense, long built around the run game and short, efficient passes, might finally open up. Imagine Lamar working off play action with Nick Chubb in the backfield. Imagine the RPOs, the designed quarterback runs, the broken plays that turn into touchdowns. And with the weapons Cleveland has, Amari Cooper, Elijah Moore, David Njoku, it's not hard to see fireworks on Sundays. Enjoying the content so far. Smash that like button and drop your take in the comments. We want to hear what you think about the Browns this season. But with great power comes great pressure. Cleveland isn't exactly known for its patience. The fans have been burned too many times before. And Lamar, He's walking into a locker room that's been desperate for a savior. Deshaun Watson didn't deliver. Baker Mayfield had his moments but fell apart. Johnny Manziel? Let's not even go there. This time it has to work. That's the burden and the beauty of this move. If it clicks, Cleveland becomes a contender overnight. If it doesn't, well, the headlines write themselves. But here's the thing. Lamar Jackson has always thrived when people count him out. He was doubted in the draft, criticized after his MVP season, called a running back, questioned for not having an agent. And yet here he is, one of the highest paid players in the NFL, now leading one of its most cursed franchises with a chance to rewrite everything. There's also the emotional angle. Think about the revenge games. Lamar returning to Baltimore in a Browns uniform. That's must-watch TV. The booze, the tension, the drama. It'll be cinema. And knowing Lamar, he'll have that game circled in red from day one. Because no matter how much love he had for the city, the breakup wasn't clean. It never is. And now he gets to write his own ending. So what now? For Cleveland, it's time to build. Shore up the offensive line. Get the scheme right. Make sure Lamar stays healthy and protected. For the rest of the NFL, it's time to adapt. Because the Browns are no longer a punchline. They're a problem. And with Lamar Jackson under center, the league just got a whole lot more interesting to him. Years from now, we might look back at this as the moment the NFL landscape shifted. The moment Cleveland stopped hoping for a hero and actually got one. And maybe, just maybe, the moment Lamar Jackson finally found the perfect place to prove he was more than just a highlight reel. He was a winner. Cleveland just bet it all. Now, it's Lamar's move. Thanks for riding with us on another Browns Blitz. If you like the video, share it with a fellow fan, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so you're always part of the Dawg Pound conversation. Go Browns!